Hi Leo, and welcome to your June 2020 work and career reading. I'm a little late putting this out, so bear with me, but we're still in the first week of June, so I think we'll be okay. I'm going to get straight into it. I just wanted to say thank you to all of you for the support you've shown me in this first month of the channel. I am looking obviously to expand the channel with different sorts of readings, so if you haven't subscribed already, then please do so. But thank you so much for all your support, your likes, your comments, etc, etc. If you haven't caught my love reading for June, then and if that's an area of interest for you, then by all means have a look at the channel. And yeah, any views would be appreciated, because I'd also like to know your thoughts and your comments to make sure that I'm on track for what you want to see, Leo. So yeah, just let me know, that'd be great. Thank you. All right, let's get straight into it. So, Spirit, we're looking for messages, please, for Leo for the month of June, for their career and their work situation. What can you tell Leo, please? What can you tell Leo for the month of June, for their work and career? So far we have strength, we have the Six of Swords and the Four of Swords. I'm just going to lay more cards so that we can get a good overview. Four of Wands. We have two. Six of Cups, King of Cups. I'm going to go for 9 if Spirit agree. Hierophant. This one wants to come out. This one definitely wants to come out. 7 of Wands. It's this one. Okay. So, Leo. We're in camera shots, that's good. Okay, Leo, so we started off with strength, and it feels like you've had to be very strong regarding a situation. Obviously this is a work and career reading, and it feels like you've had to be pretty, they're saying the word stoic to me, which isn't a word I'd normally use. That's quite interesting, but they're saying stoic. You've had to be strong, you've had to be consistent in recent months, and you've been dealing, they're saying to me, unknown quantities. So you've been feeling that you haven't quite got a handle on things, and there are unknown quantities, unknown forces at work basically in your life at the moment. And it may be a work situation, it may just be the uncertainty we've all been facing, Leo, in terms of lockdown and obviously coronavirus. It may have been the uncertainty that's brought, but it's felt that you've had to be solid, stoic. It may be that you're the person bringing money into your household for the rest of your household, and you've had to just be very focused, very stable in order to keep everybody else from being worried. That's a definite, really strong energy. And of course, we have the lion here, which obviously is a Leo symbol. So that's sort of the basis of how you've been feeling. And if you're actually looking at this card, here she sees there's a tornado going on in the background, and she's very calmly standing with her lion in her strength, and almost being dismissive about what's gone before, about the tornado behind her. So this shows that you've had real resilience, Leo, and real strength to move forward. That may well have been sort of the latter part of May. It may have been just in this first week of June that you're still having to hang in there while these uncertainties around you are happening. But things are moving forward. You are going to be moving away from that situation. Here we are with the Six of Swords. This is definitely you making some movement away. If you can see, this person here is looking back on what's happened before, but their movement is forward. They have people around them who are helping them. So, it may be that you'll be thrown some sort of lifeline this week. It may be that, you'll hear some news that is helpful to you in your circumstances, Leo. So if you've been waiting for news regarding your employment, although this isn't normally a message card to me, but this is the message that I'm being given clearly this time, that, you're moving away from a difficult situation, but it kind of feels like you're going to be helped in some way. And the words they're saying to me is lifeline. You're going to be thrown some sort of lifeline this week. Now, look out for that, because, lifelines come in various forms, and it could be something very small that just makes a big difference to your life. So, by all means, make the most of that. This will result in you feeling a lot more relaxed about things. Here you are, we have Four of Swords here. The swords are all parked where they are. You feel back in control of a situation, but you're feeling pretty worn out by it all. You've decided that it's time for you to rest. So, even though we have all been in lockdown, obviously some Leos won't have been in lockdown because you'll have been key working, and we all thank you for that. But it may be that you've been a key worker and now you've had news about being able to slow up a bit. I don't know. You will know how this resonates with you, Leo. But it feels like, you're needing to take some time to just rest, relax, and sort of review. I get the feeling that this card is more about you relaxing than about you sort of, being exhausted. It feels like you're sort of taking some time because you've had some sort of reassurance. This definitely feels like people are helping you. There's going to be a lifeline, as Spirit have just said. And this will make you feel a lot more relaxed, Leo. And here we see you with the Four of Wands energy, celebrating with other people. So, this could be a return to work for you where you're, happy to be back. It could be, that you've heard some news that sort of releases you from a difficult work situation. But, there's definitely this feeling again of having people around you that you're celebrating with. So, we've had people assisting you in this situation, and now we have the people around you that you're celebrating with. So, it almost feels like a relief of pressure. That's the general feeling that is coming through this reading. And, here we have the Six of Cups energy. It feels like some sort of return. It feels like some sort of sorry, they're just talking to me at the moment. I wanted to say return to normality, but I don't want that to be taken, because those words are being used a lot at the moment, in general, in media, etc., etc. This is more about sort of you feeling, again, this feeling more at peace, feeling more relaxed, appreciating the small things around you, appreciating the people around you, helping people out in some sort of way, the giving of gifts. But it's also about this feeling of returning to some form of I can't escape it. I have to say normality, which is yeah, I didn't want to use that phrase. It sounds like I've plucked it from a newspaper. But this is, what they're saying, your appreciation for the things around you and the people around you, and the enjoyment of everyday living, really, which sort of fits in with where we're all at. So, and the King of Cups is sitting. The King of Cups is a very giving king. The King of Cups is a bit of an island, as you can see. He's sitting on his own island. He's at peace with himself. And maybe this is why I was picking up this sort of, feeling at peace more. Because, here he is. He's happy with the things he's got. He's happy purveying his world. He's got nature around him. He's got, water, lapping around him, peaceful, soothing sort of energy. I think you're going to be a lot more at peace during the rest of June, Leo. And, you're going to be certainly appreciative of the things around you. You're going to be feeling that life's a lot more balanced. It may be that you're taking the lead in the situation. They're saying to me, teachers, teachers. So if you are a teacher who, has been dealing with difficult situations during our lockdown period, it feels like life will be a little more peaceful for you, which is quite interesting because obviously schools, certainly in the UK, I know it's different in different parts of the world, but the schools in the UK are beginning to go back in a minor way at the moment. And, they're saying to you, teaching. It may just be by that, what they're trying to tell me is that you're taking some sort of leadership role, you're feeling at peace with yourself, and, you can impart that wisdom, that knowledge to other people. So you may have people around you that have been worried about circumstances, worried about work, and it may be that you're in a position, Leo, to give that reassurance to others, and for life to be more balanced for you. We've already seen you move on, to be strong, to be moving on from difficult circumstances into this time of enjoyment and peace. Excuse me. And here you are feeling a lot more balanced, a lot more in control of your environment, Leo. There are going to be, some sort of challenges. There's maybe going to be people making demands of you, as you can see in the Seven of Wands. Here you are holding your wand, trying to move forward, but actually having to retreat because you've got so many people that are coming towards you, wanting a piece of you, wanting to make suggestions, wanting to share ideas, wanting to get started back on work projects. And here you are going, whoa, back off. I've got my wand. I know what I'm working on. Just give me a moment, and it sort of feels, it doesn't feel like a heavy pressure, Leo. It just feels like, again, things going back pretty much to normal. You being able to get into some sort of routine, but, there are going to be others around you who have their own idea about how they want that to look. It's not going to faze you though, Leo, because here you are in your Queen of Pentacles energy. Again, these are not gender specific, but, here we are. If you don't feel that you identify with this particular energy, you may be seeing this more towards the end of June, because this is how I tend to read, 3 different stages throughout the month. But here you are, feeling settled, feeling in control of your environment, having abundance all around you. The Queen of Pentacles is fairly stable financially, fairly secure in, the material world. She has this peace about her. Everything's relaxed around her, even the cats are relaxed. She has her riches by her. So, whatever sort of, however sort of, I don't want to say chaotic, but, demanding people around you are going to feel still that, this is going to be a good month for you. Leo, you are going to be settled in your energy. You are going to be happy and poised. The reason I said if you don't resonate with this card, which is quite an odd thing for me to say because I do feel this is your energy, but it may indicate, especially if you're cross-watching, it may indicate somebody strong in your environment, in particular a female, an older female, who may be, working alongside you or guiding you. But I am feeling that this is your energy at the moment. So, this feels like, initially, and I will clarify some of these cards, but I do feel that June, once you've lifted yourself and got away from what you perceived as a difficult situation, Leo, I do feel that this is going to be a fairly straightforward, uplifting month for you. And you're going to be feeling, again, back in control, back into working life, and this is obviously not going to resonate for all of you because, all of us are in different positions personally, but it feels like it's going to be a natural progression month and that things are going to be back under your sort of control and life is going to be a lot more stable as a result of it. I'm going to pull some clarifiers, Leo. Please let me know if this resonates with you. Please leave some comments below, and a like, obviously, if you've enjoyed the video. But let's see, because we're not seeing any major changes here. Yeah, I mean, they're saying that in the beginning of the month, you may have been feeling quite fearful, and that's why you've had to be very, very strong, and as I say, this could have been the end of May energy, or it could be this particular week, the first week of June, but it feels like you've been, having some concerns, having some worries, and you've had to be very strong to see yourself past this tornado energy. So let's see what's happening with this Six of Swords. I'm just going to spread those out a little so that we can get the clarifiers in more easily. Okay, so let's have a look. Six of Swords, please, Spirit. Please can we clarify the Six of Swords for Leo? That's interesting. They've given us the card of temptation. So, it may be that people are offering you a situation that you want to move very rapidly towards. They're saying just be careful if that does happen, because, things may not be quite as you think they are, Leo. So just be careful. I don't know why they've thrown that in, because I didn't see that earlier, but this is just something they wanted to alert you to. They say be mindful of how you conduct yourself at the moment. Be careful of how you move things forward. Temptation card can be, it can cover all sorts of things from, people with addictions, or people that are just not behaving quite as they should be behaving, or, behaviours that are self-destructive, things like that. But also it can be taken very literally as, something that is very tempting. And this is the energy I'm picking up from it today, that, the feeling is that you're moving away from something that was destructive, and it may just be here about you thinking, getting your thoughts under control, so that you're moving away from self-destructive thinking. So you're not actually trapped in fear. They're saying use this strength that you have, this inner strength that, Leos have, in order to move forward. So, be careful of any sort of offers that come your way that you think might be a bit dodgy, but also let's try and avoid overthinking here, Leo. I very much think this has been sort of in early June, so you may already be past that. You may have already used your strength, pulled yourself out of that energy. You may have taken this time to reflect. Let's just get some clarity on the Four of Swords. Clarity on the Four of Swords, please, Spirit. Moving on, yeah. I mean, that I hardly shuffled and they threw that card out. So, what they're saying is they want you to move on from that energy. They don't want you thinking negatively and holding yourself in that position. They want you to use your strength and, move forward. And certainly we talked earlier about you getting some sort of message potentially during the month of June that helps you to move forward. But yeah, they're saying they don't want you to stay sort of stuck in this sort of prone energy, this relaxed energy where you're, worrying about what happens next. They're saying take the time to relax, which is what they said earlier. Your swords are all in order, and now is the time to move this on, because we have celebrations ahead, as we saw earlier. Let's hear about these celebrations. Please tell us about the Four of Wands, Spirit. Please tell us about the Four of Wands. This is for Leo for the month of June. Why is the Four of Wands here, please? Yeah, and they're moving you, Leo, out of, again, the shadow card has many meanings, but in this context, this is about you moving out of the darkness into the light. So we've gone from, we have two cards in the night. We have two cards with the moon, followed by this joyous daytime one. And they're saying, this is why they're telling you that during the month of June, the beginning of June, you're going to be moving out of that worry energy into a lighter set of circumstances, which is always good, let's be honest. And let's find out what the Six of Cups is about, please. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, they're saying things are going to go well. I'm going to shuffle again because that came out exceptionally quickly. We have a card of victory and success. Fantastic card, always good card to see. And it's right in the middle of your reading, Leo. So, you know, things generally are going to go really well for you this month. You're going to be happy in this energy, you know, where, you know, you're appreciating the little things and you're feeling much more uplifted because, you know, you're out and about, you're doing sort of more, I keep using the word normal for you, but, you know, I want you to reach, you know, dizzy heights, really, Leo. But, you know, there is an appreciation after feeling quite trapped of appreciating the little things. Yeah, I mean, they're saying rest and rejuvenate. So you've had this period of rest and rejuvenation. You are feeling rejuvenated. Like we just said, you're suddenly feeling a lot better during the month of June. So, Spirit, please clarify the King of Cups energy for us. Again, please, Spirit. What's the King of Cups doing here, please? Why is the King of Cups here? Yeah, you're going to be feeling pretty solid in your situation, Leo. You're feeling back in control. You know, they're showing you as a wise person. They're showing you as a leader. They're showing you as being fairly self-contained within your work situation. So, you know, I think this is a very reassuring reading for you. It's not looking at any sort of major dramatic changes. What it's looking at you feeling more empowered, feeling back in control of life. You know, and we talked, do you remember earlier they were saying about being a teacher and being, you know, wise and in control. And here they are, they've given us another card that has similarities here. You know, the guy has his book, there's people, you know, looking towards him for guidance. And yeah, so I just think I get a feeling of you feeling much more self-assured as June progresses. So let's see what the Hierophant brings us, please. Tell us about the Hierophant, please, Spirit. Tell us about the Hierophant, please, Spirit. What can you tell us about the Hierophant, please? Is it that one? No. Why is the Hierophant, please, here? They've given us two, and they've given us the Power card and movements, choices and decisions. So, you know, basically you're feeling back in your power. Again, we have this lion, you know, it's very much associated with Leo, obviously. And again, associated with the Strength card, which we had in the beginning. So, you know, here you are feeling wise, feeling in control, feeling balanced, feeling able to make choices and decisions as they come up, Leo. You know, having the strength to move forward, to carry out the role that you need to carry out or that you want to carry out. You know, fantastic place to be. That stability is sort of coming through. Try the Seven of Wands, please, Spirit. So we have a card of destiny, yeah. I don't know what sort of role you're in, Leo, but, you know, we have this role of destiny here. And it's interesting that we have, on this particular card, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people saying, you know, this is your destiny, to, you know, you're moving forward. But we also have the Seven of Wands. So, you know, we have all these wands in this picture. There's 7 of them. So, you know, it's almost like this is part and parcel of your life path. This is part and parcel. You are always going to have people who, you know, have ideas, want to, you know, want you to do something for them, want to take things forward. It kind of feels that it's putting you in a leadership role, Leo. And, you know, but you're sitting comfortably in that leadership role. There's nothing about it that feels majorly pressurized or anything like that. You're feeling comfortable with where you're at, which is why they gave us the Queen of Pentacles energy and, in fact, the King of Cups, you know. the King of Cups very much at peace, and you know, the Queen of Pentacles. The King of Cups is, you know, giving, loving, very caring sort of person that, you know, is calm. Queen of Pentacles looks very serene here. She's happy with what she's achieved. And I'm going to just clarify the Queen of Pentacles to see if there's any more information. Spirit, can you give us some more information regarding the Queen of Pentacles, please? Yeah, I mean, it's saying, you know, this is why I'm getting this feeling of you feeling at peace during the month of June with the position you're in, Leo, because, you know, here we are, a card of passion, and it feels like you're happy with your lot during June. So, you know, if things have been a bit turbulent for you, or you have felt quite unsettled perhaps during May, in June things are set to look a lot more stable for you. You know, things are going to sort of level out, and you're going to feel a lot more at peace with what's going on in your environment. So this is a reassuring read for you, Leo. What I'd like to do, I've been doing this with the other signs, is I'm just going to pull, I have a set of life purpose cards here. And, you know, obviously we all sort of want to, our lives to be the best they can be. And in terms of your life purpose, and it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to, whatever these cards suggest is something you should be doing as a career, but it could be. But it could be there's things, advice here that Spirit give us that can enhance your life purpose and make you achieve your goals, or help you to achieve your goals, not make you, a lot quicker. So what I've been doing with the other signs, I'm going to do them here now for you, is I'm going to lay 4 cards. Just make sure we're in camera shot here, because I'm still getting used to my camera shot. And I'm going to take a moment to just be quiet. Always a challenge for me. But I'm going to take a moment to be quiet. And I'm going to number these cards 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'd like you just to concentrate on the cards, choose a number, and then we'll turn them in turn and see what advice Spirit have to you in terms of enhancing your life purpose. So if you just take a moment and choose a card, please, Leo. Okay, so we'll start with card number 1. So if you chose number 1, let's see what advice we have. We have music. So it says your connection to music is healing for yourself and others. You know, that doesn't mean you necessarily need to go off and join an orchestra or a band, although, you know, if you'd like to, then, you know, it will help you in some way, no doubt. But, you know, just listening to music, you know, having music playing around you is something that will be feeding your soul and help you with your life purpose, because it will bring back that balance of energies for you. So card number 2, if you chose 2, says healer. You have the spiritual gift of healing and a desire to share it with others. So, you know, if you've been thinking of, you know, going into a profession where healing is key, then, you know, you're supported in doing that by Spirit for your life purpose. It could well be that you're just interested in healing. You may be, you know, a Reiki healer, or, you know, any type of faith healer. You may find joy in that, and that could certainly, in helping others with healing. You see this person's got angelic wings. So, you know, that is something again that will help you feel more complete in your soul and your life purpose. So card number 3, protected. You are safe and supported while you change your career. So if you've chosen card number 3, Leo, and you're looking perhaps at, you know, how you can make some changes in your career, Spirit want you to know that you are protected on making those choices. So, you know, don't worry about moving forward. Have faith in yourself, have this inner strength that, you know, you've been given, and feel happy about moving forward because they're protecting you. And if we look at card number 4, it says practice. Polish your skills by practicing regularly. Obviously, this angelic looking lady is using her, is that a, I'm not very good with instruments. Is that a, I wanted to say a piccolo, but I don't know that it is. It's some sort of flute. Oh, I don't know. But it doesn't mean that you've got to practice music necessarily. But whatever it is that you're passionate about, then put the practice in, Leo, because, you know, your skills will be improved. Obviously, that goes without saying. Sorry, I lost my thread for a moment then. But, you know, Spirit is saying they're there with you. You know, practice those things. It will bring you calmness. It will bring you peace to your soul and, you know, help you along your life path. So I hope that resonated with you. Please let me know how you feel about the 4 cards at the end, because, you know, I am just trying to do things that are a little bit different along the way, but it's all trial and error for me at the moment with it being such a new channel. So yeah, do let me know in the comments below. If you did enjoy the reading, please click the like button, and please don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell. I am going to be doing a mixture of readings in the next few weeks, so particularly relationship type readings. So if you're interested in that, then please make sure you click the notification bell underneath. Yeah, so a reassuring month ahead for you, Leo, and thank you for joining me, and I will talk to you again soon. Happy June.